Then, one day, when you least expect it, the great adventure finds you. I've been waiting nearly 20 years to have my own lightsaber. Nothing's cooler than being a Jedi Knight. Success is tricky to deal with, both professionally and in your personal life. My heart aches completely, every hour, every day, and only when I'm with you does the pain go away. The thing about parenting rules is there aren't any. That's what makes it so difficult. UNICEF is successfully giving children and young people all over the world opportunities and hope. Just like the ones we met on the long way down, protecting them from exploitation and giving them chances in life. I don't do things lightly. I don't take a job then just phone it in. I've never done that. Ultimately, you have to not worry about people thinking you should have played him differently. You're the one playing the part, so it has to be yours. What matters most with any regimen, whether it's to lose weight or stop drinking or smoking, is your willingness to seek help and your desire to say no more. I find politicians so desperately boring. I don't trust them and don't believe in them. My feeling about seeing the world is that it's going to change you necessarily. Just the very fact of being out there and meeting people from different cultures and different ways of life. I'm just looking for that moment to drop my Jedi knickers and pull out my real lightsaber. Mainly I was able to perform with music. I played the French horn, I would sing, and I was a drummer in the pipe band. So I think it was a way to show off. Producing good stuff can be quite tough, and it involves a lot of frustration, but I always like things to be jolly and happy. And I forget that's actually not the point at the end of the day. It's important, that spirit of youth, and when you're 16 that can get you kick-started. I don't pay much attention to career or what other people think. I've always been quite arrogant. A lot of parents tell their children that if they want to be an actor, that's fine, but they should do something else first, so they've got something to fall back on. It doesn't work like that, as far as I'm concerned. I remember in Shallow Grave, I remember a few times when we'd only have to do one take, but when you did have to do more than one, you'd build on the one you'd done. It's just fantastic to go out and meet people in the world and get to really remote places. I find that the acting's getting easier. With experience, everything is more instinctual. tent, a roll mat, a little bit of food, a bit of petrol in your tank, and a vague idea of where you're going, and that's all you need. As fathers, we know what a force for life children can be. They represent all of our futures. There are people who are younger than I who are more uptight than I am. It's not necessarily an age thing. I mean, nobody is offering me 20-year-old leads anymore. If you want to produce really horrible, obnoxious kids, say yes to them all the time. There is some really good crack when I come back here. This is where I learned to swear. I was determined to make working with UNICEF not just something that I did on the trip, but something I'd do for the rest of my life. The beautiful thing about it is that no two directors or actors work the same way. You also learn not to be afraid of discussion and conflict. It's not my job to try and alter the director's style. He's in charge, and I'll always give him my trust. Everything you do on set is directly related to your imagination when you read the script for the first time. I love acting and don't find it to be very hard. I recognize when I've nailed it, and I can be very proud of myself. I had extra thick lightsabers because mine kept getting bent. I'd be halfway through a fight and it would be like, oops, sorry. Mine's bent again.